I see you're awake. That's good. You have been dreaming for a long time. I know, life can be very tough. But I have good news for you. Well, whether they're good or terrible depends on you. Dragons are real. I can see it in your reaction. People think they know dragons. They see the fire. They see destruction. The demand for princesses, maybe. But that's just a myth. A story told by those who never dared to truly understand real power. You want to know what a dragon really is? A dragon is unchained authenticity. A dragon doesn't act like a dragon because others expect it. A dragon does not perform identity, it embodies it. It doesn't ask, is this what a dragon is supposed to do? No, it simply acts. Why, you might ask? Well, simply because it has the will and the resolve to do it. And here's where your mind sets its clever trap. You'll say, but if I do what I want, then I'll just indulge. I'll spiral. I'll waste it. You see what just happened? Desire became the enemy. Freedom became fear. But let's go a little deeper. The thing is, deep down, most people aren't afraid of laziness. They are not afraid of being weak. They are afraid of being powerful beyond measure. They are simply afraid of meeting their real desires. The ones that would require them to become someone more powerful than they have ever been. And here's the pattern. You've only ever acted under pressure. You've only ever been motivated by the fear of consequences. You were never taught to want from the soul, only to obey or escape. So now, when you're free, you panic. You think without external pressure, stress, I am nothing. But listen, that's not the voice of truth. That's the voice of dependence. The dragon doesn't move because it's told to. It moves because it knows. Desire is not the enemy. Unconscious indulgence is. So the dragon doesn't chase every craving. It chooses with clarity, with power. So yes, if you feel the need to rest, then rest. If you want to retreat, then retreat. But do it like a dragon, fully aware, fully conscious. Because the moment you trust your deepest desires, not the shallow ones, but the ones that whisper, become more, that's when your fire returns. You don't need to breathe fire, but you can hoard gold, and you should know this. You are free the moment you stop waiting for permission. A dragon doesn't need validation. It validates itself by showing up. Raw, honest, unstoppable. So let me ask you something. Where are you still asking for permission? Maybe to leave a job that's slowly killing your soul. Maybe to start creating even if nobody's watching. Or to stop explaining yourself to people who never understood you anyway. Be honest, you know the answer. So yes, you might want to stop asking who you are supposed to be. People say the dragon is alone, but that's because it doesn't follow the herd. And yet, the dragon isn't lonely. It's full of itself, in a good way. And that is enough. So start remembering who you really are. Not a legend, not a story. Be the dragon.